And everyone, welcome to the UGA Kanto Grand Final between the XXXX Attack coached by Flamingo and of course the team that will hopefully win it, the Perth Centiskorchers coached by yours truly, Jaden1200. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to set this to Leon's theme, champion, because it's the finals. This thing plays within the finals of Sword and Shield. That is the background music that we'll be playing with, my friends. This is the team that we will be bringing: Raikau, Metagross, Moltres, Hydreigon, okay, my favourite, and I wanted to work this thing on this team so badly, Ordino, and Hitmonchan. They're the 6 that we're going to bring into this week, into the final. Will this be our championship winning team? We will find out very, very soon. So we lock that in. What has Flamingo brought? What has he brought for us? He's brought the Polt. He's brought the Selly. He's brought the Mudsdale, Morgrem, Manectric, and the Beware. There is no Volcarona, which is very good for me. I'm gonna be honest, I really like this matchup for us. Hydreigon really fires up into this. But we're gonna bring Hydreigon, we're gonna bring the Hitmonchan because that's our little strategy. I fully think he will bring the Selly, so we'll bring the Meta and we'll bring the Raikau in the back for some late game shenanigans. So that's the 6 before we're going to lock in on game 1. And now game 1 is now officially a go. The trumpets blow for the Kanto Grand Final. Mudsdale Beware on the lead will face down against Hitmonchan and Hydreigon. So a very interesting lead here from Flamingo. So I'm gonna, I don't mind Hydreigon's position here at all because neither of these like to take a special move. But I think this thing is to be where he's probably most likely coaching. So I'm going to cover, and I'm going to go for a Max Whirlwind into the Muds, and I'm going to go for a Fake Out into the Beware, just to cover for it to be a coaching set. So you max the Hydreigon turn 1. Big boy Hydreigon, my favourite Pokemon. And he's here in the championship. He's the first Pokemon to Dynamax in the finals. I'll just adjust that volume a tiny little bit. He maxes. This, I reckon, is the Mudsdale. So we're going for a Fake Out into the Beware to stop a potential coaching. And we're going for Max Whirlwind to lessen the damage coming out from this Mudsdale on the first turn. So we go for Fake Out. Glitch comes out from Beware. Does Beware get a priority move? So that's Assault vs Muds, alright. So that's an AV Mudsdale. Goes for a Max Quake. Hitmonchan takes that comfortably. I think it might be Helping Hand. Does Beware get Helping Hand? I'm pretty sure. A lot of weird Pokemon get it. Does he? It does get Baby Doll Eyes. What does it get for priority? I don't know what it gets for priority. I don't know if it doesn't get Mach Punch or anything like that. It has to be Scarf. So we're going for another Whirlwind into the Beware. And we're going for Max Quakes into the Hitmonchan, so we'll leave it be for now. We'll just go for a Brick Break into the Beware. Yep, that should be that Scarfed Coaching. So it's neutral, so it'll be -1 Mudsdale. So we take out the Beware of Hydreigon. I have a feeling there might be a Morgrem probably coming in. To just set up screens and just generally be very, very annoying. There is a -1 speed on it, so he might bring in the Dragapult potentially. Selly. Alright, sorry for running away like that. My brother came up to the door and needed something sort of a Max Flare into the Selly and Moonlight for Protect on the meta. He goes for a Protect on his Selly, that is completely fine by me. So Max Flare comes out here from Hydreigon. There's a decent chunk to the Selly. This Mudsdale's going to be a bit of annoying. Confirm the weakness policy on the Selly. And a Strike comes out from the Muds. I still think I am faster because I have a Choice Scarf on this thing. And I'm feeling comfortable for Metagross taking anything for this Mudsdale, so I'm probably just going to double the Selly. With a Flamethrower. And a Ice Punch. Yep, still faster with the Scarf. Big damage comes out there. And Metagross picks up the Ice Punch KO there. Well done, Meta. Well, he just got Giga Impact. And Hydreigon takes up the champion. Now the thing is this Mudsdale is very, very weak. It's at -1. Any attack into the Metagross will proc the weakness policy, and I'm attacking with +2 Ice Punch, which will do big damage. So the last Pokemon is their Manectric. Alright. So what I think I am gonna do, because it's a very safe play, is to do that, and then just Ice Punch into the Mudsdale. Because I want to preserve Hydreigon, because it's got a pretty good matchup into these two Pokemon. So I think he knows it's Scarfed. So Thunderbow comes out from Manectric. Please do not do your fucking Haxing shenanigans again. Ironhead comes out from the Mudsdale. Ice Punch comes out from Metagross. Does decent damage to the Mudsdale. But I'm just chipping at this point. We're going to go for a Bulldoze there. We are Sugar Berry, so we should live. I don't know whether I should just go for a Rock Slide, try and kill a Manectric, or just only kill a Mudsdale. I'm just gonna go for the Mudsdale. It's a bigger overall threat. And even if he has like Flamethrower, it's fine. Metagross takes it, doesn't get paralyzed. Ice Punch comes out and it knocks out the Mudsdale. So I think from here it is just cleaning up. It's just clean up duty. I'm gonna switch Metagross out into Hydreigon just to preserve it. Just to preserve it a bit. I don't want to reveal anything else. I don't want to. I'm playing differential in the grand final, pretty much. I don't know why I don't do this in the regular season, but I'm playing differential in the grand final of all goddamn things. I don't know, because I just want to fire off bulldozers. Yeah. Snarl comes out, doesn't really matter, because I'm just going to keep clicking bulldoze. I think I'll just click Flamethrower. I don't want to reveal. I'll reveal Dragon. I couldn't just use a Draco. He knows I'm Scarfed because there's no way a -2 Hydreigon still outspeeds Selly. So he knows I'm Scarfed Hydreigon. And Hydreigon picks up that final KO, and it's a very convincing Game 1 victory for us. Hydreigon, you're beautiful. I love you. That turn with Hydreigon and Metagross picking up that Selly, big turn. Big turn that was. Because that Selly was right set up, and if we were underspeeding it, we were in a very tough position. So now we're game up, so we can take a risk. What will Flamingo do in this situation? Will he adjust? He knows I'm Scarfed, so his Dragapult isn't a hard answer. He doesn't have a Sylveon, so he can't let's lead Sylveon and hope that I don't have a Steel move. I could just lead Raikou Metagross, but another option is also Moltres. We are carrying Will-O-Wisp on it. And if I could assume, I probably could assume that Selly might be physical, because Dragapult is clearly here going to be special. But Hydreigon on lead doesn't do terribly either. I could just do Hydreigon Hitmonchan again. Absolutely could. I don't see a reason why we have to adjust just yet. I feel comfortable in the 4 that we brought in Game 1 to get the job done in Game 2. And in Game 3, I might just lead Raikou Metagross in that situation because it's just so reliable. So Game 2 of the Kanto Division Finals. We are 1 up. Win this, and we're champion. So Morgrim Muds. I want to see if he's a eject button. Something else I want to do is I don't think I can knock. If I had Flash Cannon, I might feel comfortable in my ability to knock Morgrim out on turn 1. If I can get Metagross in, I might actually feel comfortable. But Hydreigon is still pretty good. It's a Salt Fest Mudsdale, so I'm gonna switch it out into Meta. I'm gonna go for a Fake Out into the Morgrim. Because if I can catch an eject button, it could be massive. Switches out the Morgrim, yep, as expected. In comes the Selly. Hitmonchan goes for a fake out. No max from the Mudsdale. High horsepower instead into Hitmonchan. Very neutral turn from the two of us. So I've got my Metagross in. I could make a read and bring in my Hydreigon. But I could just go for max Hailstorm. I could just go for a max Hailstorm and Helping Hand, because if he air slashes to Hitmonchan, Mudsdale's most likely going to have to go for a max Quake. So I'm just going to do that, and if he brings in the Morgrim, I'm still going to pretty alright position, because Metagross still puts the pressure right on. That's just the amazing thing about Hitmonchan, is he puts the pressure right on that he can't use his Morgrim for setup screens or swagger if it's own tempo. So this is a max horse. Big horse coming out. No, it is not a big horse, it is in fact a big Selly. What is he Selly? I wonder. Okay, so if I can stall this Selly out and remove the potential Manectric that might be in the back. And Metagross doesn't quite get the KO, but I think it might actually be in hail range. Feels the airstream. To the Chan, that is a-okay. Is he serious? Is he gonna? Flamingo, don't you do it. Don't hit high horsepower into Metagross. Beast Boot comes out from Selly. I am fine with that. It's special attacking Selly, so it might. So weakness policy comes out for Metagross. Does the Mudsdale go down here to Hail Chip? It does not. Okay. I think I'm just going to want to play slow now. I might just go for a Protect and a Snarl. Because I want to scout. I want to see if he has Max Flare. I want to see if he has it. I want to see if he has the Max Flare. Keeps the in, Snarl comes out. We knock out the Mudsdale with our Snarl. Drop a special attack with the Selly. Does have Max Flare. Okay, so that's actually pretty good for Hydreigon in the back. A crit. Doesn't really matter because Raikou is a bulky boy. We are still faster, so I can just go for Snarl to get it down. Can Metagross take the attack is the question. So you've got Manectric, you've got Morgrim in the back. If he's trying to get to a Morgrim vs Hydreigon endgame, he might actually just win with Morgrim. So I'm going to throw a Rockfall into the Manectric. And should be this Selly's +1 speed. We're gonna go for it. Symmetry goes for Thunder Wave. I don't think that really matters. I think Sally still outspeeds. No, he goes for the Raikau. Which is actually a very big turn. Oh, and he gets the paralysis. Ooh. That makes things a tiny bit awkward, but I still like where I am positioned. Because his max is over, and Hydreigon is faster. So I'm going to conserve meta. Does he go for a Thunder Wave? I'm going to make a read. I think Flamingo here actually protects Sally and goes for a Thunder Wave. So I'm going to go for a Flamethrower in the Sun into Manectric. Call to protect. Oh, Hydreigon gets it. Oh, Hydreigon. Now, this Morgrem. It's gonna set up a light screen. So we're gonna go for an Iron Head into the Morgrem. I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower into the Sally. Oh, didn't this... I don't think this KOs through a light screen, but I still like my positioning. Because Hydreigon is the threat. A burn comes out. Weakness policy pops. I think this might just be a little bit step too far. He targets into the Metagross. I think he will have a he has to have a fairy move on this Morgrem, I reckon. So Flamingo here, I think he just goes fairy move plus steel move. Let's see if he has that fairy move. I think he would. I have Hydreigon now. Hydreigon picks up the Sally. I would love if this thing doesn't have a fairy move. It would. It will. Yep, has Dazzling Gleam. Hydreigon lives. But I think Morgrem gonna pick up this game. That paralysis, I think, gave Flamingo that win. He got the one paralysis on the turn he absolutely needs it the most. But let's have a good idea on what item this Morgrem's carrying. If I like, alright. Nice, Hydreigon, you've done well. You've done very well, Hydreigon. I think I might actually just bring the Moltres. Moltres is doing pretty well, and he hasn't shown anything like Meteor Beam or anything yet. So it's Meteor Beam. So it's either he's got Flying and I would assume Steel coverage. Flying, Steel, and Fire, which means he either doesn't have Meteor Beam or he doesn't have a Steel Stab. So oh, he said good luck, have fun. I completely forgot. Oh, we'll send that. Alright. So let's see what game 3 is going to hold. It is a 1-1. Winner takes all in this final game. Alright. I actually think I'm going... Do I adjust here? Do I just bring Raikau Metagross? No, because he just tricks on it. Tricks eject button onto it. If I do bring it. Moltres doesn't do terrible into this. What has he brought? What has he brought game 2? He didn't bring the Mudsdale game 2. Hasn't brought the Dragapult at all. He didn't bring the Beware. Moltres Hitmonchan might actually do really well if he leads Selly. Because I could make the read and just go Selly. But I think you will have a Rock Move on that Mudsdale 100%. 100% will have a Rock Move on that Mudsdale. And that might force him to max that. Alright. So I still think Hydreigon's pretty good. Because Hydreigon can still force that. Yeah, I'm still going to bring the Hydreigon. I still think the 4 work. I think the 4 do work. Late game Metagross is still pretty good. And Hydreigon Hitmonchan is still good. I think if he leads the same or Grim Mudsdale, I think I'm gonna 100% read the Selly switching in. Read that turn 1 Selly switch in. Selly Manectric. So I've got to be careful here. I think there's something I might actually do is I might actually go for a max flare into the Manectric to set up Sun. Does he just switch out Manectric here into does he just switch out Manectric here into Morgrim and just try and get the light screen up and the next turn? Because I'm actually feeling like a double switch out could actually be a play. Because I don't think he would max flare into Hydreigon. And I think he'll just airstream into the Raikou. So if we just double switch. Because I don't think you go for a max flare in this situation into a Hydreigon. At most, I think you go for a Steel Spike. But but I've also covered the airstream onto the Raikou side. So Protect comes out from Manectric, fine by me. Airstream comes out from the Selly. Doesn't do much to Raikou at all. I have faith in Metagross taking a max flare. So I'm looking for a Rockfall into the Manectric and go for a Bulldoze. Because if I can take out the Manectric here, I would feel comfortable. Do need to be careful of Morgrim. He's going for the Thunder Wave. He keeps trying to go for the hacks. Flamingo, stop going for the hacks. He's gonna get a hacks here. I know he is. If he uses Thunder Wave, he gets the hacks. He needs to win. I think he's unsure if he's fast or if he's not faster or not than Metagross. It's not fast, the Metagross. So selling this for another Airstream, which is good for me. If I can get this KO, please Metagross, do not get paralyzed. No paralysis comes out, Rockfall comes out from Metagross. And we take out the Manectric. So we've got to be careful of this. I could just In comes Morgrim. Okay, Metagross. If there's one turn where you do not want to be paralyzed, it's this one. I'm gonna go for a Fat Snarl. I think he has to target into the Metagross, so I can try and get some Snarls off. But if Metagross doesn't get paralyzed here, Morgrim should go down. Goes for a Reflect, fine by me. Flare comes out from the Selly, there is no Intuitive Raikou. Okay. Metagross, you know what you need to do. Come on, Meta. And Metagross pulls through. Metagross pulls through the Paralysis. And it's a KO on the Morgrim. Oh, this is actually a really insane set. Oh. Alright. So bring in our Hydreigon. Because he kept Dragapult to game 3. Mudsdale. Alright, here we go. Oh, Metagross has a turn of max left. So we're gonna go for oh, do I want to go for Hailstorm here? Do I want to go for Hailstorm? Because he might protect the Selly. I'm just gonna go for a Steel Spike into the Mudsdale. Stab plus that should be fine. And I'm just going for a Flamethrower into the Selly. Flamethrower comes out from Hydreigon. This should knock out the Selly. Selly takes it. Goes for a Flash Cannon. Hydreigon takes it. Mudsdale goes for an Iron Head. And Metagross fires off another Steel Spike. Big damage onto that Mudsdale. Right. I think this might be Inner Focus Mudsdale. There was no stamina. And I don't think this is the week that he want to bring in a own tempo. So we need more Paralysis luck. I think Selly protects. It has to protect. So this is a big turn. Selly goes for a Protect as expected. Hitmonchan goes for a Fake Out into it. High Horsepower comes out into the Hitmon. Ice Punch from Meta. No Paralysis. And it's a 2v1, he has to try and kill both of them. I think this may be game. I think he needs Paralysis, I reckon. He needs Paralysis. I've had insane luck in week 4 in one of my weeks. This is going to be big. If Metagross is paralyzed, we lose. If Metagross is not, we win and we're champions. This will be the penultimate turn. Flamethrower comes out into the Hitmon. That I agree with that. Come on, Metagross. And Metagross has done it. Metagross has done it. Last time we couldn't get a hit in due to paralysis. We couldn't get a hit in. This time Metagross is like, nah, 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 nah. We are hitting everything with our paralysis. Oh, GG's Flamingo. Oh, that was insane. Like, best set I've probably played in both GLDL and UGA. Like, oh, so I'm Kanto champion. I'm the champion. I'm not even supposed to be in the playoffs, and I am champion. So I guess I'm playing in the Grand Champions thing they do with all the champions to see who's the best player in all of the UGA now. So I will record those. I will record those games and obviously continue the run of UGA, and those games will probably be included because I think some divisions have finished their most divisions have finished their finals. We'll just be delayed in our finals, but oh my god. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe that we're here. That we are the champion. From 0-3 to now sitting here as the champion of the Kanto Division. This Pokemon absolutely turned up. Dragon, you've just secured myself as my favorite Pokemon for like at least until Generation 60 now. Well, we're the champions of Kanto. I guess I'll see you guys in the first of the Grand Slam champion tournament thingy, whenever that is. So, till then, see ya, I guess.